Everyone wants a cheap apartment. Overpriced feels safe, like you're making a smart decision. But in real estate, cheaper masks never mean good. Today, I will explain why cheap apartments often cost much more in the end. Most buyers start the same way. They open the website and they start listing from the lowest price. It feels logical, but this is where most problems begin, because cheap apartments exist for a reason. When you see when you see a low price, your brain stops analyzing. You think this is my chance, and sellers know this. Low price catchy, urgency not well. Let's talk about the real reason. Cheap apartments are usually cheap because of bad location, old building, legal problems, poor layout, expensive renovation needed. Many people think I will renovate it later, but renovation is one of the most underestimated costs. Old welding pipes, walls, everything adds up. A cheap apartment plus renovation often becomes more expensive than a ready one. Words like documents in process, inheritance, organ sale usually mean risk. Cheap price is often used to compensate for example, the property is subject to a suspension condition based on the religious corporation law. the seller will not conduct a survey and will hand over the property in its current condition. Caesar prohibiting Art 83. Buildings and sites used for worship cannot be seized. Order for suspension Art 79. The authorities may order the suspension of activities non-public welfare which could impact associated properties. Dissolution Art 81. If a corporation is ordered to dissolve, the disposal of its assets become subject to strict legal, sometimes conditional, procedure. Here a simple rule. If the price is much lower than the market, ask yourself why. Compare at least 10 similar listings. Cheap without reason does not exist. Here is always a cost. You just don't see it yet. Much of these offers need to pay and waste much more. For example, like 3 million yens. In real estate, the cheapest decision, in reality, the smartest one. If you want more videos like this explaining real market types, subscribe and I will see you in next video.